To Magick Monday. My name is Davey
And I'm Tracy.
from DaveyandTracy.com, and yeah, welcome to Magick Monday, the weekly live stream that we do where we explore connecting with nature for mental, emotional, spiritual healing. And we talk about nature magic and lunar astrology and working with tarot and oracle cards to start your day. Whoops, let me mute this. To start your day with, or start your week with mindfulness and positive energy and a sense of connection.
I don't think we have any.
A lot of specific announcements this week. Tracy and I, like I said, I think I've said this the last 3 episodes, we've been working a lot of behind the scenes things. So we were very excited for some upcoming announcements of, to announce what we're working on.
Unfortunately, it takes a while. I mean,
Yeah.
we work from home. Our child is home, so we are working. We're not forgetting, but we are working on some really cool stuff.
Right. So we're really excited about some of the things that we're going to be talking about in the next couple of weeks. So maybe we should get started. Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
So we're going to light the August candle. The theme is what? Joy? So every month we have a different theme for these candles. And so overall we're reflecting on the theme of joy for August. Now we're going to ring the singing bowl and take 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth.
Alright, so if you have any sort of sage or incense or smudge stick, go ahead and light it now. If not, you can just visualize the smoke that we are using and just kind of allow any sort of negative energy just to be carried away. Just release it.
I'm looking at myself on the screen. I'm like, it's just kind of funny because I'm like doing this or this, and it looks normal to me. And then I'm looking on the screen, and my arms like going all over the place. It's just like out the corner of my eye. It's just kind of funny. So maybe this looks really weird on camera because you can't really see the leaf that I'm holding. I'm just like all of a sudden my arms just going. Wee. Yeah, maybe I should use like one of these so you actually can see something in my hand.
All
right, so gratitude. So if you're watching this live, if you're watching the recording, post in the comments what you are grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you're watching the recording, I feel strongly that just putting out, even if it's just a typed comment on a recorded YouTube channel, video, it's important to put what you're grateful for out there because it really returns that energy back to you. So please share live, please share in the comments.
We do comment, we do respond, but
we do look at them, and yeah. So go ahead, Tracy. What are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful for what we're working on behind the scenes. So I don't want to say what it is, because I don't want to give it away. But I'm very excited for it. I'm grateful that we're gonna have a date on Thursday.
Oh yeah,
very excited for that.
Kid's gonna be in camp, so
yes.
it's a little rare couple days that we
on a date. It's a beautiful day. It's actually not super hot, so I'm grateful for beautiful weather that's not extremely hot.
Yeah.
We have more vegetables from our garden.
I always have mixed feelings about this time of year because on one hand I'm glad that the heat of summer is for the most part behind us, but then I also know what that means.
Winter is coming.
Yeah, so I mean I love the fall and we still have plenty of summer ahead of us, but yeah, I always have mixed feelings around mid-August.
I think Sarah has something.
Sarah says, I'm grateful for being able to rest yesterday after hurting my back. I'm grateful it's feeling better some today. I'm grateful for a watermelon flower. Ooh, cool.
Nice.
Fingers crossed for some fruit. I'm also grateful for cooler weather coming in.
Oh, hopefully your back feels better.
I was trying to picture like a watermelon colored flower when you said that, and it took a second because my brain's not fully awake. It took me a second to realize, oh yeah, flower on a watermelon plant. I'm thinking of like this watermelon colored flower, like does that have a green edge on it? Like that's how stupid I am this morning.
I'm also grateful for the last of our two butterflies, two chrysalises.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
had
yeah.
closed into butterflies over the weekend. And we
Yeah.
have one caterpillar left.
Well,
And that's it.
well, I'm grateful for how mm, well my garden's doing. I'm really grateful for, I've got a lot of different butterfly nectar flowers that have been bringing a lot of awesome butterflies into the yard. Um,
You know, we should
but
post a photo of your garden.
I actually have a gardening tour, that video that I recorded a couple weeks ago, and I'm finally going to upload it this week. So look for that probably Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
But yeah, not only with the flowers, I always grow flowers every year for butterflies and nectaring, pollinators. But this year, we also have a veggie garden, which has been producing an abundance of tomatoes and squash and all kinds of stuff. And we also have watermelons growing, little tiny fruits that are probably like, I don't know, the size of a nickel right now. So I hope they have enough time to become watermelons before the end of the season. But also an herb garden. We like just herbs are just really abundant this year in our garden. So I've got lots of dried chamomile. We actually made candles yesterday with lavender that we grew in our garden.
Yeah, that was
So
nice. Yeah, our son actually, we use him making tea, herbal
yeah,
tea. And
lots
our
of
son
herbal
actually really loves it
teas.
too.
And I'm grateful that I found a metal rack, like a large, it's about a little taller than me, black metal rack that I got on clearance this weekend, and it's perfect to put in front of our large window to put all my plants on. So it just makes all my plants look really nice, my house plants. But then I now have space to move in and overwinter some of my herbs, like my peppermint, my lemon verbena, and some rosemary and thyme. And I want to grow some herbs on in that window over the winter, so I can keep that going all winter long. So I'm excited about that. I'm grateful that I found that solution that was very inexpensive.
I'm grateful for all the hard work that you put in for the herbs.
Thank you.
The flower garden and the butterfly garden. If you hadn't put in the work for the butterfly garden, we would not do my favorite thing of raising monarchs. So
Yep.
and swallowtails for the first time this year.
Yeah.
Sacrificed all of your fennel.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
So let's
lunar.
move into the lunar forecast. So today we have a balsamic moon in the sign of Cancer, and it's going to be moving into Leo. So 4 weeks ago, Tracy and I set an intention to harmonize the energy of our home under the new moon in Cancer. We had some successes and some things we still need to work on. If you set an intention at the new moon 4 weeks ago, take a little time today to reflect on your journey over the last 4 weeks, because the moon has cycled around. We're now at that, final balsamic, just a little tiny sliver of moon. It's in Cancer, so it's in the sign that it was when it was the new moon 4 weeks ago. Take some time to reflect on your journey over the last 4 weeks. What changes have you made? What haven't been made? Why? And don't judge yourself or beat yourself up over it. Just acknowledge your journey, acknowledge where you are, accept it, forgive yourself, celebrate, and get ready for the new moon cycle, the next new moon cycle, which happens tomorrow. So tomorrow, Tuesday the 18th, August 18th, the new moon is in the sign of Leo. So, the new moons are, of course, associated with a fresh start, a new beginning, and it's a good time to set intentions and really dream. The new moon corresponds with the season of winter. It's a season of kind of incubation and preparation and looking forward to what you want to manifest in the coming year. So think of that new moon as kind of like your little New Year's, where you set, that happens every single month, and you set that intention. You make a commitment. What I like to do is I like to take the sign that moon is in, which is going to be Leo, and work on that over the next lunar cycle. So Leo is associated with confidence and leadership. So what Tracy and I are going to do tomorrow is we're going to start setting some intentions on how we can increase our confidence, improve our confidence, and
take more of the leadership
take more
of our life.
Right.
And this is something that we've actually been talking about recently, just especially with the pandemic, feeling like we're kind of just drifting a little bit.
Yeah,
And so
drifting,
taking
yeah.
more of a leadership role of our personal lives and how we contribute to our happiness.
Right. So leadership can be something that, like, if you're a boss, it can be something where you can just reflect on your leadership style and how it's working, and maybe there's things you can improve, maybe there's things you can change. Maybe you can help cultivate other leaders in your team. If even in your own, like, if you're as far as your career, you can take leadership of your career direction, where it's going. You can take leadership of your
Happiness.
business, your
Just
happiness, or
use-
even just your personal happiness and well-being. Taking leadership of your health, taking leadership of your mental health. So leadership can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people and affect a lot of different areas of your life. So for me, one thing I really want to do over this moon cycle is start taking leadership and boost confidence in my creative expression. And I did that this week. I published a new short story on Medium.
Which I read, it was really good.
Right, if you're interested in reading some paranormal fiction, you can go to davyrussell.com. It'll redirect you to my Medium page. So it's DAVYRUSSELL.com. And I have like probably 8 stories in there, but it's taken me so long to get those out, and I just get caught up. I'm sure you all can relate on like things you want to do, and then life gets in the way and you get busy. Part of that though is just I do need to work on more confidence about sharing more of myself and more of myself
Right,
creatively.
because you got a lot of great feedback. I mean, I read it. I thought it was amazing. I didn't get a chance to play right, but I didn't get a chance to say to you.
Yeah,
About
she
it.
doesn't even read my stuff.
I
so.
did read this thing. It was really, really
Oh, okay.
good.
I
read
thought
it
you
all
said
the
you
time.
didn't.
No,
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
get a chance to tell you my feedback. I thought, I don't know if I messed
No,
up
but
because he wasn't home last night when I read it. But
Basic.
it was really good.
Well, thank you. And basically, my goal over this next moon cycle is to work on my leadership in like leading my creative pursuits, taking more of a self-leadership role in becoming the writer that I want to be, and stepping out, expanding beyond just blogging and into more of a creative outlet, and boosting my confidence in my work. So that's what I'm going to be working on over the next 4 weeks. So I really would encourage you, either post in the comments if you're watching this live, or if you're watching this recording, post in the comments and tell us what you want to manifest, what intentions you're setting around the themes or topics of leadership or confidence in the next 4 weeks. And we're going to be touching base on this on the other Magick Mondays that we do over the next 4 weeks as you progress through the moon cycles. Also, we have a weekly email newsletter. I don't know if those of you watching this are subscribed to it, but we deep dive into various aspects of this in that newsletter. And Tracy and I are actually going to be revamping our newsletter format a little bit this week.
Right.
So
be more focused on an extension of this.
It'll be an extension of this, and so that will be going out pretty much midweek, every single week, and we try not to bombard you guys with too many emails. Sarah says, I will be taking on more responsibility at work in my support role, becoming more of a manager, team lead. I'm also wanting to learn more about our API and background code to be able to do work I don't typically do. Awesome.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I said. It could
What do
be
you want
more
on
leadership. I know you.
Yeah. What are you going to take a leadership
Well, I
role
was saying
on?
leadership role can be more of like Sarah said, like more of a actual leadership role in work, or but it could be more metaphysical, like Davey taking a leadership role in his creative writing. For me, I'm going to be taking a leadership role in my health, and leading this is a journey I've been on for a little while. I'm having not heart problems, but I have definitely working on my healthy heart, and this is something that I have ups and downs, and this I'm going to start taking a leadership role in, as far as controlling what I want to do for myself and for my heart health, and so that's what I'm going to be doing for a leadership role.
Okay, cool. So yeah, take some time today and tomorrow. No, that's awesome. All right, move on.
Cool.
No, so take some time today and just set intentions around today and tomorrow. Set intentions around, what you want to manifest as far as leadership and confidence. Post in the comments. Post in the, if you're watching this live, let us know. Feel free to post on our Facebook group too, in our Nature Magic Facebook group. Now, you can't hunker down in hoping and wanting and wishing and setting intentions. So Thursday, the moon becomes the waxing crescent moon, which is associated with manifestation and hustle, and you got to start working on it.
Right. Create a plan. Create the idea now, and by Thursday, have the plan in action of what you're going to do.
So as the moon is waxing, beginning on Wednesday, but Thursday and into the weekend. The Thursday, the moon is going to be in Virgo, which is associated with self-care, well-being, and service. So think about the intentions you set with the new moon and how you can work on those intentions for, like, how can this thing you wanted to manifest in your life, how can that improve your well-being? How can you ensure that you have sufficient self-care to maintain your energy levels to accomplish what you want? How is your ability to take a leadership role in whatever it is or boost your confidence, how is that going to be of better service to others and those around you? And then this weekend, the moon shifts into the sign of Libra, which is about balance, harmony, and compromise. And so that's a good time to really think about, how are you going to balance and harmonize your life to allow yourself to carve out time and energy to manifest what you want.
Yeah, so, there's a lot of good things to think about and journal on.
Yeah.
So, start with our
animal wisdom card.
I shuffled these, so I know they're shuffled.
What do we got?
Wolf, Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures.
So wolf is a good new moon card. We always associate wolves with like howling at full moon, but whoa, over the candle.
Sorry. I was just thinking my center.
Yeah. So wolves are, like the Pathfinder. That's really kind of the role you take on the new moon, is finding your path, releasing your past, and starting a new journey. And that's really an important theme on new moons. Is it is a fresh start, and you are starting a new leader or a new journey. But being a teacher and helping others find their way, that's very Leo kind of energy. Taking that leadership, having that confidence. And have it, so this is an awesome new moon card. Even though it's a wolf and not a lion, I still feel that, Leo energy. Okay.
And all of these cards,
this is a good one
the
too.
links to all of these cards are in the description.
So the plant wisdom for this week is Hawthorn with the keyword courage.
Which is the same as the...
Yeah, so courage is a really good, I'm going to read the thing here in a second, but courage is also something that's associated with Leo. We have a natural association with courage and lions. I don't know how much that has to do with the Wizard of Oz, but you think of like courage, you think of like a lion, So Hawthorn's medicine is for the heart on all levels, helping you find the courage to face and overcome your fears and facilitating self-love and self-acceptance. Hawthorn supports a strong and protected, open-hearted state, allowing you to fully give and receive love so you can truly come into your own divine strength and power. This is a really good Virgo card, I think, for when you start, after you set your intentions and you get into this week and you start, manifesting that, doing it from a place of courage, but also open-heartedness and self-love and self-acceptance. It's important because to accept yourself where you're starting from and not beating yourself up for any perceived shortcomings. It's just having courage to allow yourself to be who you are.
I'm gonna pause 1 second because my child is coughing. Hold on.
And then the tarot this week. Tracy will be back in just a second. So the tarot card this week is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a card that I see. It could mean several different things, but I see the Four of Cups as, if you see, there's 3 cups and this guy's kind of sitting under a tree and there's a 4th cup being offered, but he's not looking at the cup. He's not taking it. So this is kind of a card of maybe being, caught up in your own head, or feeling overwhelmed or stuck, and you're kind of blind to the opportunities that are being presented to you. So this is something to keep in mind over this week, when you set intentions around the new moon, and when you start that manifesting. If we're talking about leadership and confidence, is there something out there that can help you take a better leadership role, or that can provide more confidence? Is there some kind of leadership opportunity or role being offered to you, but you're caught up in self-doubt, or another self-sabotaging behavior that is making you blind to that opportunity? Is there fear holding you back? Are you setting intention that oh, I want to do this, and there's here's an opportunity, and you're like, oh, I'm a little scared to do that. Is lack of confidence, is lack of wanting to take a leadership role keeping you stuck? Is there a danger that it's going to keep you stuck and sabotage this journey? So that's something to just think about, reflect on this week. And I like to, as the moon gets closer to the first quarter, I like to think about what kind of obstacles are standing my way. What kind of habits or behaviors do I need to change? So just all food for thought for this week.
Yeah, so I think the biggest takeaway from this is just focusing on where, the leadership and what it is you want to manifest, and what is it that's holding you back from taking that role of confidence and in one direction of your life.
Right.
Do you have any crystals?
Well, yeah, some crystals to work with. These are really good Leo crystals. Would be like tiger iron, tiger eye, lion skin jasper. These are all kind of crystals that are associated with courage and leadership. I know it's tiger, not lion, but tiger eye is kind of like a crystal that you can use for it's kind of like strength and endurance. These are also themes in Leo as well. So those I sometimes carry on me, or I will put around where I'll see them, and it'll remind me to embody that energy, remind me what it is I'm trying to accomplish this moon cycle. Yeah,
I mean, it's crystal, like I said.
I've heard that hematite also is one that people work with for confidence as well. And I mean, when I say work with crystals, I mean, you like I said, have them out so that when you see the crystal, it reminds you of the intention you set, or it reminds you of that energy that you want to bring into your life, but also just, meditating with them, carrying them on you, just that kind of, basically, I work with crystals. I use crystals a lot for just kind of reminders.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that pretty much is going to wrap things up. Look for the email middle of this week. We're going to expand a little bit on this in our weekly email newsletter. So if you haven't subscribed, you can on our website, davidandtracy.com. So just a couple of quick announcements. Like we said, our email newsletter is going to be shifting a little bit, but if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Also, I do offer intuitive tarot readings. I kind of do a little bit of what I do here with taking the moon phase and animal and plant wisdom and a more in-depth tarot spread to get I can do reading based and pull in natural energies into that reading to give you a very comprehensive read. So if you're interested in booking an intuitive tarot reading with me, you can go do that at davidandtrace.com/tarot/ and I'd be happy to do a reading for you. And
I think that's it.
yeah.
That's it for announcements. Again, if you have anything, go ahead and comment on what you're grateful for. Go ahead and comment on what you want to manifest for your leadership for this month.
Any meditation?
For all of today, I will love. For all of today, I will trust. For all of today, I will be true to myself. For all of today, I will give thanks for my many blessings. For all of today, I will be kind to my neighbor and every living thing. Take 3 deep breaths.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed this, and thanks for joining us live. Thanks for watching the recording. It's a lot of smoke. So we will be back here next week at 10 o'clock Eastern time, and in the meantime, you can check us out. You can stay in touch in the Nature Magic Facebook group, our website, davidandtrace.com, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much. Have a great week.
Oops.